Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Dak going to put it up right away. He's got that complete to Turpin. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They're going to run it. This is Phil Moffa. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pistol out for Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On the ground, here's Moffa. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles.
So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, 47.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down.
We're going to 54. Wide in. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's into the hands of Turpin. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here we go. Wait, take. Go right in. Here we go. 46, 46. 26.
They'll run. It is Moffa. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 12th touchdown of the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. The ball comes out. The Cowboys have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around it. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Devontae Smith there to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
Great.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's in! Touchdown, Eagles! It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. All right, 26.
Here's Prescott. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That'll be complete to Maffa. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So after one, 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
36-yard line.
On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Yeah! Line 8. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line 8.
They'll run, and this is Maffa. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
24 yards.
First time to Lamb in this one. And it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Yeah! Here we go.
A handoff now to Maffa. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 16-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Maffa. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
To throw is Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Here's Dak to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead.
Eagles 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On play action, Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. 52 yards.
First down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Point 8!
Running is Moffa. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6.
Yeah! Here we go! Point 8! 26!
Prescott now. That's caught by Lamb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 17
His
yards.
50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, 40. Line 8.
Now a give up the middle, and oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Second and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take. Line 8. 26.
Prescott. This one is caught by Turpin. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. I take. Line 8. 26.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. Line 8. 26.
Now Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. I take. 26.
Back to throw is Prescott. Right back to Ferguson, who's got another one. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup.
Oh, the ball's out. The Eagles have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Marked down at his own 3-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it, and boy, did he ever.
Aubrey now for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Great. Set.
Hurts to the air on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
20-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. A short throw taken in by Goddard. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Eagles first
Play
down.
action. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
22-yard line.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
39-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will cut into that lead.
Eagles 17.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get, so kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Great, set.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. Oh, yeah. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. They run out of the gun with Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He'll get that out to Barkley, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy, something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Philadelphia.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Paris Leofau there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Great, set.
Now it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Osa Odigizua. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Looked like an issue there with the snap. Everything has to be right from this far away. But the kick is no good. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a first down.
No touch that. On 81. No touch.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Hey, thumbs up, alert it. Great, 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 set. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer.
Hurt snap. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, here we go, here we go. 26.
On the ground, here's Maffa. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Throwing is Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's
A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah! Hit me! 26.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
There we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lance. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he'll get about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. A pickup there of 13. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. And it'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
33-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A pass caught by Saquon. And he's out of bounds. It'll be first and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back. The road gets a little tougher now. It's first and 20. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes second down. Throwing is Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Third down. Here's Hurts out of the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to get back to a one-possession game. His kick is good. He got it. And they are indeed back within one score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll drop to throw. This one is caught by Turpin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
To throw is Hurts. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Here's 1st down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
2nd and 10. Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
3rd down and 11.
Now the Eagles, who use the last of their timeouts, will stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.